Marcos Vegas from behind the camera for Fight Up TV, powered by Stagefront VIP. Here with Showtime, Shawn Porter.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
You gotta plug in the sponsor, man.
Man, I'm happy for you.
You know this is hard.
I'm happy for you. Good job, man.
Hey,
good job.
I was just talking to you off camera, but this got you excited. Teofimo Lopez versus Regis.
I just needed a reason to do this.
Yeah.
That's all. I needed a reason.
What do you think of that fight, man? Because it looks like with Teo winning the fight that he did against Sandor Martin, that could be the next possible fight we see.
I like it, man. I think that the only thing, and I know that I told you were going to ask me about it, but I'm only going to touch on it for one express purpose. If Teo indeed feels the way that he said what he said after the fight, of course, we see him retract that later. But if there's any doubt, that boy Regis is going to expose it. You know what I mean? Outside of that, it's a hell of a fight. What I need for Teo to do, and I hope this gets back to him, that intimidation factor that he once had is gone. You can't shake guys up anymore. You need real skills. Now you need a real game plan, and now you need adjustments that you're prepared to make adjustments during the course of a fight. Those are things that I haven't seen from Teo. I haven't seen game plan. I haven't seen him make adjustments, and I've seen him coast because he's not having his way. And you got to grow up. You gotta work on your strength, work on your conditioning, and make sure that you're prepared for whoever it is you get in the ring with. My dad always said we train fight specific, meaning if we're in the ring with a brawler, we're gonna train so that we can box and do what we need to do to stay safe and to outbox this guy and win this match. And the list goes on. And that's what Teo and his team needs to do. They need to start game planning, and they need to start switching some things up and getting that conditioning up to a level where he can stay focused from round one till it ends.
In your opinion, how does that fight look like, and how does it play out?
I mean, in my opinion, I honestly do think that it's a tit for tat fight. I think it's a back and forth matchup. I think some bombs are thrown. I think some bombs are definitely missed. But I think that's it's an explosion right there. Both guys are very explosive. I think I've seen Teo be more explosive than Regis, but I think that if anything, we just haven't seen Regis in the ring with someone who could really just, show. Yeah, exactly. So I think that that's a hell of a fight.
Yeah, it is.
It's a hell of a fight.
The question obviously is how he looked in the last fight, and you touched on it. And he goes against a guy like Regis who will pressure him and just cracks like a freaking sledgehammer. Like, how is he going to react to that?
Well, this is the other thing I said about the fight that Teo just had against, was it Martin?
Yeah, Sandor.
That guy's just awkward. That guy is designed to make guys look ugly, look bad. The list goes on. So
Miguel Vasquez, Titere. You remember him?
I don't know him.
Yeah, 130. He's just an awkward guy. Everyone will look bad against him.
Yeah, exactly what we're looking at with Martin Sandor. So that fight it went the way it was supposed to go. Teo, grow up, learn from it, and move forward. The other side of that, of course, I didn't really speak on Regis, but Regis, I've said for a long time, Regis is the dark horse at 140. He showed it in his last fight.
He's not small for the division, you feel?
No. I think if anything, he may look a little thin. Yeah, he may look a little thin for the weight, but whatever he's missing in terms of size, he makes up for it with his skills. He makes up for it with his tenacious spirit, and all that good stuff.
Shawn Porter, hot pick. Who wins?
Hot pick.
Regis or Teo?
Damn. A 100% Teo against a 100% Regis.
Yeah.
And who wins? Teo or Regis?
Teo or Regis Prograis? I'm gonna go with Teo. I'm on Regis Prograis right now.
Right now. No, but I told Shawn 100% Teo, 100% Regis.
100% Regis.
100% Regis.
Yep. Right now, I think Regis is more locked into the game. He's hungry. He's on a purpose. Sometimes I worry about the focus of Teo at times, man. No disrespect to Teo's dad. I think he needs to bring a second set of eyes into the corner. I just think some things he's not seeing.
I'm gonna go with my man. I'm going with Regis. I think Regis is just a little more polished. and a little more ready for anything that's going to happen through the course of the fight.
You had your dad with you your whole career. I know you heard it too.
Yeah.
People said like, "Hey,
Yeah.
Shawn needs to get another trainer."
Yeah.
What do you make when people bring that up with Teo? And you think he should do that, or?
Well, I mean, we talked about it on the Portaway podcast, which drops every Tuesday. If you guys want to check that out on YouTube or wherever you listen to your podcast, watch your podcast. But beyond that, what I said was it's not about him getting a new trainer. It's just about his dad expanding what he can do and what he knows. You learn from those guys. That's what my dad did. My dad said, "Hey, you want to work with that guy?" I said, "Yeah, work with him." We work with him. My dad would say, "Hey, did you like that? Did you like this? What'd you like? Let's work on it. Let's see if we can adapt it and make it our own." And that's how my dad and I both grew in the sport. I never outgrew my dad, and my dad never allowed boxing to catch up with him.
Why didn't you ever let those voices get in?
My loyalty to my dad. Beyond that, just knowing the team, knowing what we were capable of. It's an unknown if you bring in somebody you never worked with before. Yeah.
I asked Shawn this. To you, does Teo look okay?
Last performance, I haven't seen a performance like the Lomachenko performance since then. I just worry about him outside the ring, man. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I worry about him getting that mental right. I wish he'd get that right, then come in the ring and you can give us everything you got because it's there. The talent's there. He's top tier. It just one if the focus is there.
Is that both your guys' dream fight for both guys at 140, or is there someone else at 140?
I wouldn't say there's a dream fight, but I definitely love that fight. I love boxing, and I love when boxing is able to put top tier competition against one another. And when you can walk into the arena and you don't know what's going to happen, that's the best time to walk into an arena.
All right, Shawn, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Both
7
guys.
questions passed. No. Leave that on there. 7 questions passed.
It was a topic. I never specified how many questions.
You said one question. You didn't say one. I think you did say one topic. I think you did say one topic.
There you go. Shawn Porter, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Listen. Tank is a force to be reckoned with. Tank is a force to be reckoned with. Left-hander, again, everybody know I love southpaws. Ryan Garcia is an excellent boxer. He's very fast. Very good defense and movement. And do he have enough to hold off Tank? We're gonna find out.
And finally, Tim Tszyu. You fought his father, but he's fighting Jermell Charlo.
Yeah.
What do you make of that dynamic?
Listen, first of all, for him, that's a very great opportunity. A chance to become the undisputed champion of the world as well as your dad. I mean, that's phenomenal. I think that would be the first in history. First in history.
Yeah,
so
there's never been a father-son.
There's never been that. So just for the record barrier and the breakage, that right there alone, that's phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? For Charlo, he's on the streak right now, and he just got to keep his streak going. That's it.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's too early for Tim.
Yeah, it could be, but listen, we watched Lomachenko at 8 fights. He got the job done. You know what I mean? So today's fighters is style make fights. So we're gonna see.